is, when the circuit becomes a bit complex, the students are not able to really identify which part of the circuit is in parallel and what resistors are in series. So to make your life simple, I just have shown to start with parallel resistors. Now, if you see the three figures, the first figure is very familiar to you, and you're straight away able to say that these resistors are in parallel, right? You can straight away see. And the way to identify the parallel resistors is look at the ends of the resistors, right? If both the ends are connected together, at the same point, the resistors are in parallel. But there are multiple ways you can do this connectivity of the two ends of a resistor. They're connected to each other. If you see the number one figure in this, that's simple to understand. Now, if you see the figure number two, now you will, it'll take some time to understand that these are also parallel resistors. The extra thing which has been done is some use of, conducting wire has been done. A conducting wire is something which has no resistance, right? So they have, taken one conducting wire, then another conducting wire perpendicular to that, and the two ends are connected, unlike the first figure in the second figure, using two, conducting wires which are at right angles to each other. Go to the figure number 3. This is also parallel, but if you look at it very carefully, it is so different from the figure number 1, and this is what creates confusion in the mind of students. The figure number 1 is very simple to understand, but when it comes to figure number 2 and 3, your life becomes a bit tough. If you look into figure number 3 also, you will realize that the connecting wires are being used, but the ends have been connected together, right? So if you see the figure number 3, the right-sided ends are connected using a connecting wire, and the left-sided ends of the two resistors are also connected using connecting wires, but these connecting wires at right angles to each other, right? One is the down below, which is horizontal, and then you have a vertical one. So all these three arrangements are parallel resistors. So if you come across some numericals in NEET or JEE Mains, you should be immediately saying that, okay, parallel resistors, figure number 1 is very familiar, but you should also look into the numerical problem from figure number 2 and 3 perspective. Even this is parallel. So do your practice of series and parallel, but make sure that you understand that, the figure number 1 is not the only parallel arrangement. Figure number 2 and 3 are also parallel arrangement. They're only just connected in a certain way by use of some conducting wires. Conducting wires don't have any resistance. So the two ends on the left-hand side and the two ends on the right-hand side are connected in just some other manner using what is called as a connecting wire with no resistance. Hope this helps. Please practice series and parallel. And I will also make you do some numericals as part of my video series. So thank you very much for paying attention to this video, and best of luck.